Expeditionary Journal Entry 001. So it's been 3 days and nights now. There's still no contact with either the rest of my team or Control back home, so it seems that, at least for now, I'm stuck here. I managed to find some shelter in a cave near the ocean, north of the portal room, in the hopes of seeing anyone around, but so far all I found are monsters. So many monsters. I've not ventured far from my temporary shelter yet, but have delved down into the caves below in the hope of finding some materials to possibly help me escape this place. My first order of business is to find a way to repair the portal and hope that it takes me home. During my caving trips, I did manage to get my hands on an abundance of iron ore, which has allowed me to upgrade my armor and craft better tools. I also managed to find the material that the portal was made of. My crafting UI tells me that this is obsidian, but the tools I have were not capable of mining this. I need to find something stronger for my tools, and I need to look to build myself some better shelter if I'm going to be here for much longer. I guess that these are my next steps. Let's hope it works. Oh, it's you again. Hey, how are you? So, as you can see, I've got an upgrade. I've managed to get myself a boatload of iron and craft myself some protection, get some better tools. But unfortunately, we haven't been able to mine any of this obsidian that we need to fix our portal, but we do have a lot of iron and a name tag. So what we need to move. Look, like, this is a lovely area, don't get me wrong, but we need a little house. Like, I have a feeling it's going to take us quite some time to be able to find the materials needed to dig this obsidian. So we're going to have to build a little shelter. I like the idea of living in this nonsense, but there's caves and there's monsters everywhere. So instead, we're going to move somewhere that's a little bit more open. Nice little plains area, nice little hill over here. I think what we're going to do is gather our stuff up, I should say, pack bags and head on over to this little nice area, which I've gone and explored a bit, and see if we can't set ourselves up a little temporary base. So with that being said, I'll be right back and we'll see what we've got. Alrighty, so with the dawn of a new morning, we have moved. We are now back over in this area. We've set ourselves up a little bit, and yeah, if we take a quick look, we have started building the what would you call this? The base structure of where we want to build our little house. So it's just a little design that we've got, nothing super fancy, just some split rooms. This is going to be an area where we want to go down underneath, so we can have a little underneath area for some additional, I don't know, storage, God, what have you. Now, I've done a bunch of collecting of some materials I want to use. I want to go with concrete. I know I can make concrete. It is something that I have seen with the gravel and the sand. So we're going to make a bunch of as much red concrete as we can, which isn't a huge amount because we have run out of because apparently we have run out of what's it called? Red dye, but that's fine. There's more flowers there. Now, I know that with concrete, to turn concrete powder into concrete, we need to mix it with water. So I've made a super basic little setup here that we're going to look to use. So if we just, how do we do this? There we go. So nothing fancy, but it'll hit the water, and then we should be able to mine it out and get ourselves some red concrete. So if we give this a shot, I know, I'm certain there's a way that we can automate this process and make it fancier, but unfortunately I'm not entirely sure I have the correct materials, since we're so super early into this and we're just trying to survive at the moment, just trying to get by. But I mean, that's half a stack in one shot. So if we can get this done, I'll give a quick little run of what we want to do. So up we go. I missed a few, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, cool. So we'll pick these bad boys up, and I'll do the rest shortly. I need to eat. Alright, so we want to go back up here. So what we're looking to do is we want to place these here like this. We also want the rest of our other materials, which is some spruce logs, and pop those here and get those out of my hand because that's just annoying. And we're going to pop some blocks, some spruce wood in the corners. Now this is something I figured out we can do, and we can strip them, and I quite like that. I think it looks really nice. So that is not what we want at all. Again, oh my goodness, I am just not going well. That's the one that I wanted to do. There we go. All right, so we're going to go all the way across, and I'll pick it out and fix up my stuff ups in a minute. But we're going to go all the way around, and one more, and we're going to take out these corners, because these corners is where we're going to put these bad boys. Not like that. Not like that. I am not going well with this at all, but I'm pretty sure I can do that. Wonderful, I can. Alright, so we'll pop out the corner, get rid of that mess up, pop out this corner, and what do we got? That's what we want. Cool, so we're getting there, slowly getting there, and we're going to build ourselves this up. Now what I'll do is I'll go and get the rest of my concrete. I'll turn this into more, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need quite a bit if we're gonna build this bad boy up. We may even need to go get some more spruce logs, because I'm not sure we have an entirely good amount. Then we're gonna pop some little farms just up on this nice little area. But there's wonderful, more red flowers. So yeah, with that we will be right back. And we've done it. So now if we look around, we have placed down our markers for where we're going to have our corner blocks, and we've got quite a bit of concrete now. So what we want to do is completely start filling this in. Now we've got a few ideas of what we want to do. We need storage. We're starting to gather quite a lot of things. And you know, I just don't feel it's safe to be leaving our goodies hanging around on the outside like they are currently. So this is this room. I'd like to pop a bunch of chests in here so we can make it storageable. Then this is just going to be a fancy little entrance, because why not? And then we need to have an area where we can place our crafting table and our furnaces, and I thought we'd do that in this little back corner. But first of all, we need to place the walls down, because we need this to be nice and safe, so we don't get swarmed by angry monsters, which just seems to be everywhere. So we've got a few areas where we want to have some windows, which is what I am putting up here, but I am terrible at block placement tonight. So what we want to do is keep going around and build it all the way up with a few little areas for doors. Now something that I do want to do is I can just remove that. That doesn't need to be wood at all, because it's not even seen. Now what we do want to do that I've been thinking as well is keep this is our nice ground level, but I thought it would be nice to dip this down. So we'll have this go down at least a half block, so it's a nice slab. This is going to be a little back entrance up into our farming area here, so we can, you know, have a nice easy entrance to our farms. Now this isn't going to have any windows, because it's kind of like a you know, a dirty little back room that goes down into our cellar. And then is that seen? Yeah, that one is seen, so I'll fix that one up. Now here we are going to have double windows, I believe. Yes, so that looks good. We'll have another single there, and then what do we got? What are we looking at? Another double here, but we'll have it in like this. So it'll be going up and up. Now I need to pop these because I haven't stripped them yet. Now one. And I will go not super high, but you know, high enough, so as that we've got a roof on us. Now I think I like this color scheme. It stands out nice and bright, because I mean we've not explored much of this at all. So if we're coming in from this direction, we can see this big red standout area, so we know exactly where our house is and where we need to run to get safe. So that'll be great. And then once we got some farms up, and there's, what do we got? We got some sheepies, and there's some horsies, and I'm sure there's pigs and cows around. We can start herding them up and breeding them, so we can get some additional food, additional resources that we need. And yeah, we can see where we go from there. So I'm going to keep building this up. I'll make it a little bit prettier, and we'll come back once we've got a little bit more ready to go. Cheers. And just like that, the walls are done. So we've done all the walls now. We've got our little areas up and down, and our little entrance, obviously, and it's starting to look good. Obviously, like, it doesn't need to be said, but we're going to make some prettiness on this outside so it's not so flat and bland. Oh, okay, I have lied completely. The walls are not done. Okay, so this should be the last few pieces here. And if I'm lucky, yes, wonderful. All right, perfect. So now what we need to look at doing is, as I said, we're going to do the floors. So I'll just do this as an example. And dig this bad boy out. Probably should have done this earlier, but you know how it be. And we've got some slabs here. So we can look at also removing those temporary ones here. Where are we? These bad boys. You and you're going to be a stair, and you're going to be a stair. So I'll pick these up. But it also does mean I'm going to need to fix these up, because these are going to show. So we want to dig that out, dig that out, dig that out, dig that out, and go boop, boop, and boop, and boop. Cool. And then what we're going to need to also do is quickly dig out this, and I'll do that now because it's quite loud and obnoxious to watch. And then I will start filling this in with the slabs. So I will be right back again. And just like that, we have cleared it out. Now, obviously, you're going to be seeing some holes here. Now, these are for some ground lighting. So we're going to place these down just so we've got some lights, because obviously we want our interior to be lit up. Now, I don't have quite enough yet, but I have gone a bit nuts planting some down there that I gathered from the seeds that I got from carving these into the lanterns. So what we want to do is I'll leave a few spare spots, and I'll leave the holes up like this for afterwards. But if we pop one there and pop one there, we should be able to cover that up. And now this is what I was talking about with coming down a step. So this is actually going to go up as well, so this will be raised up a bit. That's why this floor hasn't been replaced here. Now what we want to do is start covering this bad boy and pretty much fill it all in. You know how it be, and then we can start looking to place some things around, and we'll figure out a way to make it look nice, because obviously we're up half a slab, so it's going to be a touch harder than you would imagine. That's not what I wanted to do at all. So I do have a bunch of slabs, so we're safe there. And basically, yeah, I mean, we still need to put a roof on this bad boy, but at least for now we've got doors, and I mean, well, actually we don't have doors, so we need to put a door on and there, but we do have walls, and that is the important thing. And hopefully, if this works like I imagine it should, we have light as well, which is fantastic. Will be nice and bright, and no scary monsters will come for us, I hope. And I've done it again. Cool. So pop some stairs here, and this is going to go up, so but I'll work on the outside later, and we'll move all those pumpkins up as well. But then this is going to be up this level again, and this should be getting pretty close. Now, we're not going to spend the entire time building out this house. We just wanted to get something basic up so we can move our chests in, move our bed inside, because at the moment they're obviously just kind of hanging out right there. And then once these are in, we can look to do some additional things. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. We need to make it prettier, but I thought I might place a map here, which actually brings me to what I'd like to do. Is I'd like to get a map built. Now I don't have a compass, and from what I've been reading in my thing, I need a compass, but we do have all of this growing, so we're gonna have a load of what is this stuff called? Sugarcane. Now we can turn that into paper, and then once we've got a map, we can start kind of mapping out our little area here and figure out what's around us, see if there's any structures, any people around that we can talk to, just anything in general. But we're getting a good start. We've got a fantastic start, and then obviously we can start prettying up this area. Now we don't want to leave the windows open, and I have got some stuff for that. We have some glass. Now I also found some squiddies and managed to get some ink sacs. Now what I'd like to do is make some light grey dye. So we'll make what, 9? 9 be enough? Yeah, 9 should be enough. And then what we're going to do is dye these bad boys light grey. No, we are not. Okay. What have I done wrong here? So why can't I make you? I do have my other glass, so I can do that. Worst case is I'll need to smelt down some more, but I mean, we don't want white, we want light grey. Light grey? And we can make 8. that's not going to cut it really, is it? I mean, we can get 6, turn that into the 16, but then, yeah, we can't make our additional ones, so that's fine. I'll have to smelt down some additional glass, but I like the look of the light grey. It meshes nicely. It's not too dark, not too light. I didn't like the clear. It was just a little bit, but the light grey works pretty well. So we'll throw these in, and we're going to have to smelt down some more sand, which I'm pretty sure I have from my my running around. Where would we look here? Sand, sweet. Let's do 32. That should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And cool, we'll get that smelted down and we'll fix that up. But I like this. We've got our little entrance. We'll come down a level here and we'll start popping some things here that we can work in, like just workbenches, etc. There's going to be another light there, that's why that's left open. But through these floors this should be nice and lit up, so we shouldn't have to have any like ugly torches sitting on the sides like that. And I'm going to put some iron bars here if I eventually get enough iron bars, because I like the look of them. And then we can also work on fleshing out our farm. What I really need to do is get get a compass. Now I was looking through these things, and actually if I pull my iron out, because that's what I need to make a compass, it should tell me here, wait, nope, on this bad boy, that to make a compass is not going to show me. I don't think it's going to show me. Maybe I was looking at it wrong, but this, I want one of these. These things look fun. I guess this is the all. I guess maybe because I don't have any of this redstone, it's just not gonna let me. That's fine, but we need to get some redstone, which is fantastic because we actually need to dig down and try and find ourselves some diamond anyway. So that's what is going to be here. So this is going to go down as a nice little staircase. So I'll need to obviously fill in this colorization as well, but you get the idea. We're going to dig further down and just keep going down and down and down until we've got a nice little under area, and then we're going to dig as far down as possible, get low to the ground and see if we can find any rare materials that usually spawn down there. I've got my trees growing, that's cool. I've got my free thing, and there's hello old base, an epic little cave of cavern doom, and yeah, that's a pretty good start so far. So what we'll do is I'll get some more growing. I'll start getting some materials so I can farm out, so I can put some farms in this area, and then hopefully we'll have enough dug and we can keep going. So cool. I'll see you guys again soon. So now that it's night time, it has come to my attention that this does not work at all. So unfortunately that ruins my design idea. And instead I'm going to have to tear all this up, and I'll probably just raise it so it's at this flat floor level, and then and actually pull these up so that they're at the same level. And I've seen that I can make some carpet, so I'll probably just look to cover with carpet, because that is something that I know absolutely works. So that's unfortunate, and I'll hang my head in shame, but it's fine. We'll fix it, and we'll be back soon. And as the sun sets on a new day or evening, we've finished it. Well, not completely, but I mean we've raised the floor up. It's kind of what we've had to do, but we've finished this internal bit. We need to pop a roof on, clearly. I'm currently working on getting some materials for that. But another thing that we've gone ahead and done is, if we run around to our little cellar entrance, we go boop, and down we go. So I've had a change of heart. We've cleared out this little area. We're starting to clear out some additional areas back here, and this little hidden entrance off to the side, off to the front side down here, which will be nice and handy. But we're actually going to move and pop our storage down here. What we're also going to do is we're going to pop in this little area probably a hole straight down to close to bedrock, so we can start trying to find those more rare ores and materials that we need to see if we can fix this portal and get home. But for the most part, we have... Where are we? We have changed this into our bedroom. It's nothing fancy, but it's there. It's got a bed. It's got light. Can't ask for much more. So with that, I think we might look to head to sleep for the night. And yeah, hopefully you guys can join us next time. But I appreciate you keeping me company. It has been fantastic, and yeah, wonderful. I hope you like my little house, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.